Okay, today I'm going to show you how to use Padlet for students to turn in their at-home learning, the work that they do. Um, I think this would be great on both ends, both for the teacher and the students at home and their parents. It's one place where they can go to turn in the work to their students, and this is beneficial to those K2 teachers that don't have a Google Classroom for students to turn in their work. So if you've never, so you're going to go to Padlet. So you're going to click in Padlet, you're going to type it in. Now, if you never used Padlet before, you are going to have to join using Google. Once you do all that, this screen is going to pop up. And I would like you to click Make a Padlet. And we're going to click the option Shelf. So I'm going to select that. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the options so that we can set up your Padlet. The first thing you need to do is give it a title. So I might put Mrs. F's office hours or Mrs. F's work turn in. Then I'm going to say, please turn in your completed assignments here, period. And as you know, as I'm doing this over here, it has my title, Mrs. F work turn in is the title, and then my little description. Now I can add an icon if I want. Right now there is not an icon. So I can scroll through here and pick an icon that I want to add to my Padlet. So I am going, since I have a dog, I'm going to add a dog up here. So as you can see now, next to the title is a little dog. So I'm done with that. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go down to the next thing. I really don't like this rose as the background. So I can hit the arrow over here and I have several options for a background. I'm just going to pick a solid color for right now and I'm going to pick blue. So there's my background that I chose. Once I've done that, I am going to go back. I'm going to hit back one more time. You have a choice of what font you want to use. I'm going to pick the first one because it's bold and I like it. I do not need my students to write their name because I'm going to do that when I create the shelves. I would like the last post to be on the top so I know the most current work that's turned in. I do not want my students to comment, so I'm going to leave that. I do not want to let them have reactions to each other's work. I do not want to have to, as the moderator, to approve the work. So I'm leaving that off. And I think as K2, we don't have to worry about any profanity with our students. So I'm also going to leave that off. I am going to hit next. And I'm going to start posting. So now I am going to write my first student's name. And I'm going to put student 1. Oops, let's spell it right. Student 1, and I'm going to click save. And then I'm going to hit student 2, and I'm going to push save. So what your students can do is when they want to turn in work to you to show that they have completed the work, they're going to hit the plus sign, and they have several options. They can take a picture. They can video record themselves, maybe reading a book. They can just do a voice recording. Maybe they're practicing their fluency. There's so many options for them to do to hand in their work to you. So once they do that, for example, I'm going to hit the camera. Don't mind the way I look. And I could hold up a piece of paper. And let's pretend that there's something on my piece of paper. That's my work. The kids would just have to click it and it's going to take their work. If they like it, they can add a caption if they want to, and they're going to push save. And then as the teacher, you'll have to wait. It's going to show you that student's work right under their name. And then the next time they have to turn something in, they would just hit the plus sign again under their name. Now, one more thing you need to do before you share. So I'm going to go over to share here, and I'm going to go down to privacy, and I want to change the privacy, and I want to add it to public so that they can see it and they can write on it. And then I'm going to push save. And then when you're ready to share it with your parents, you just need to go copy the link and put it in whatever document you're using with your parents for their work. I hope you find this helpful. I know that many teachers are using I know there's a teacher that has used it in last week, and she said it was so easy to use, and she's a kindergarten teacher, and the kindergarten teacher children were able to use it. So hopefully you find it useful, and have a great day.